What's up, everybody? It's your boy Duty back again with another video. This time I'm taking a look at our boy DSP's podcast, where our boy just keeps propagating the same lie over and over again about memberships and why no one wants to renew to his crappy uh, membership plan that he offers. And of course, he keeps blaming the trolls and the detractors and the copyright strikes, and we all know that for the whole month of August, he's been steadily losing memberships. No one's re-upping, and no one is gifting memberships. And that's because his content is stale. His dentheads, his whales can only do but so much to keep propping up the snort for it. But of course, like everyone else, you eventually run out of money. So let's get into this video.
It's been a great month overall, alright? However, because of false copyright strikes against this channel, this has hurt me greatly. This membership, alright? Today is the final day of the month. The final day where if you could...
By the way, he got up to 390 yesterday on his stream. Someone gifted, I think, about 7 memberships. And he lost that all overnight. He's going to lose even more he's going to even lose more with his day off tomorrow, which should be funny when he comes back.
Re-up your membership, become a member, or gift memberships to the channel. It would help me a lot, alright? Right now, I'm in a situation where, unless things change today, when I get paid by YouTube in September, my payment is going to be significantly lower than it usually is. Because people can...
We already did the calculations, Pimp. Stop lying. If you lost 200 members, you charge $4.99. I think you get about $3. I'm being generous here. So that's $600. And again, if your business runs on those thin type of margins where $600 is devastating you, you got a big problem, Pimp. You have to reconsider everything about your life, the way you live your life, your business. You might need a part-time job. You need to do something, because if $600 is what's going to get you, boy, I can't wait for the rest of the year when you claim no new releases come out. Let's see how the channel does then.
Committed crimes against me this month, and that's bullshit. It's not, oh, Phil did something wrong and he lost income because he did something heinous. Literally nothing like that. It's because people are fucking with me, and then makes people afraid to renew their memberships. And that's bullshit. That hurts me a lot. That's income I depend on. That monthly payment I get from YouTube is what I pay my mortgage with, and what I pay my car bill with, and what I pay my monthly utility bills with, and what I do this and that with.
Hold up. Alright, did we just hear an admission right here that he uses his YouTube check, which he gets on the 21st, to pay his bills, his mortgage, his car note, his utility bills, right? So what happened every week where you claim you have these 2 big bills every single week that you have to pay? Your cable bill, the internet bill, your condo dues. Every 2 weeks you come up with some lie that you have to pay these 2 big bills. But yet now you're saying that your monthly YouTube check pays everything? So are you lying to us, Phil? I think you are. And of course we already are. We already know that. You love to cry poor mouth, and we know you're not poor. Well, I mean, you might be poor, but that's not because of bills. That's because of your WWE champion addiction.
And that's a problem if it's now going to be way lower, alright? So, if you could support the channel today in any way, it's greatly appreciated. But the only way that you can really directly help me for next month would be to either re-up your membership or give some memberships to the channel, alright? Thank you to anyone who does. Now, it's not the end of the world. September, I could still be helped, basically via tips, because tips I get immediately, so it could kind of make up for the fact that I have way less income coming. We'll have to see what happens in September. Maybe I'll have to do something special around the middle of the month. I don't know.
Okay, so he's going to do a BeGGathon mid-month September so that he can make up the $600 that he lost because of his membership. You heard it here first. He already said he's going to be doing it. So picture a BeGGathon coming up. So I guess the new normal for his channel is that if he doesn't hit the member goals, or he takes dips like he's doing now, he's going to have to do some BeGGathon sometime during the month so that he can recoup those losses. So that's something new, pimps.
sucks because, again, the point of the monthly goal for members was to do a Rageathon, which I was planning on doing in the middle of September, which would have been the special event, you see, but now.
Okay, so you're not going to do a special event because you didn't hit the tip goal, right? But yet you're going to do a special event to beg for money so that you can recoup the losses from the memberships. That's exactly what you're just saying now. So why don't you just do the stupid event you were going to do? The den heads are going to throw cash away anyway. Why not say, hey, I'm going to do the special event anyway because I know you guys always support me and this was a bad month, but hey, I still want to do the event for you. I'm going to do the event. And then the residual money you get from that event, you should be able to make up for your losses. But you can't. I don't know what's wrong with you, Phil. I don't know. Were you dropped as a child? Like, it seems like you have some good plans occasionally, and you can think of step 1 and 2, but you know, when you gotta go past that, you get a mental block. And I just don't understand.
This is all kind of just screwing me over, and it sucks. And by the way, no, there's still no updates about these fake copyright strikes. I get the feeling at this point, because it's been almost a week. I think it was it Thursday of last week when they hit? I think it was. It was either Wednesday or Thursday. At this point, considering it's been a week, I get the feeling we're gonna have the slow boat version of clearing these up. Meaning, literally, there's nothing I can do besides sit around kind of with my thumb up my butt and waiting for YouTube to do something. I've already counterclaimed them. YouTube has taken no other action on it. So it may be that I have to wait weeks. It may be, no exaggeration, I have to wait 3 months.
Sorry. Okay, so if you countered the strikes and YouTube hasn't taken any further action. So are you saying that they did not forward them yet? Because it could be the case. They have up to, I think, 7 days to review your counter and decide whether they want to forward them or not. Usually only takes a day or two. So are you telling us that the counter didn't occur yet? Because if the counter didn't occur yet, that means that you could be eating those strikes. First of all, and if you eat those strikes, you gotta wait 90 days. Now, if they counter them, if they accept your counter and forward them, then the 14-day clock starts when they forward it. So it doesn't start last week. It starts, like, say, today. Let's say today they forward them, right? The clock starts from today, 14 days forward. So I hope you know that, pimp.
Because that's the maximum that copyright strikes sit on a channel, okay? What I can say is, the good news is there's nothing else going on the channel. If you haven't noticed, you would have thought there would have been more if this was going to be some kind of an issue, and there's been nothing. There's just those two, and that's it, nothing else. So I'm not worried. And like I said, even if the worst happens and somehow another false strike gets granted against the channel, I have backup plans in place, other places that we can stream and make content. It's not a big deal that this channel would have to be suspended or go away temporarily. But I can totally understand why people would be apprehensive of supporting this channel right now when you don't know what's going to happen. But it could be months. I'm sorry, I can't go for months without support because we're worried about people breaking the law. Okay? So, please rest assured, if you do support this channel in any way, it still helps. No matter what happens, it's going to help me in the long term. Yes, if you become a member or give memberships, yes, I'm going to get credit for that. It's going to help me. So please consider it, and thank you in advance to anyone who supports this channel in any way. Today would be the last day for a membership to count for this month. So thank you if you do happen to take advantage of that. Okay.
Now on to more begging.
Now, let's talk about the schedule. Today, play the game online multiplayer. Alright? Okay. I'm not here tomorrow. Tomorrow's my day off for the week. Alright? I hope you all have a great, safe day. No matter what it is that you end up doing, please enjoy the day. If you end up...
Now right here, he's going to rant about engagement, no one leaving comments, and his viewership is down. And yet, the den head can't correspond the two together. He can't correspond that his memberships have dipped and his engagement on his videos have dipped, right? A normal person would look at that and say, oh, maybe the two are related. Maybe my content is stale. That's why no one's doing memberships. That's why no one's leaving comments. That's why my views are down. No, he doesn't do that. It's two separate issues for the den head. It's two separate issues. And that's what infuriates me about Phil, because he claims to be such a smart person, and yet his skill to correlate is just it's the level of a 5-year-old.
Watching content here on DSP Gaming when I'm gone, thank you. And please remember things you can do to support the channel in my absence: liking the videos, leaving comments, super thanks, and tips. Now, I have noticed a distinct dip in engagement in my content this month. And I feel it's because this is literally month 3 of no major new releases. 3 months in a row where there has not been one major AAA release at all.
So could that be the reason why your memberships have dipped and not this bullshit about copyright claims? Huh? Maybe? Maybe, Phil? I don't know. Maybe. I mean, me, if I was looking at my analytics and I saw that, you know, if I had memberships, my memberships were stale and weren't moving or dropping, and my viewership, my views, my sub count was either, you know, staying the same or dropping, then I'd look at that too and say, oh, maybe my memberships are dropping or haven't moved up is because my content is stale. And Phil refuses. Well, not refuses. I like to give him the benefit of the doubt that he's not that, you know, 62 IQ. I hope he knows that. And maybe it's just him being in denial and just trying to put a positive spin and give excuses. I hope that's what it is. But I'm not sure. I think maybe Phil he has that. Some people just don't have that skill where they can correlate two things and see where there's overlap in the two. Phil can't do that. I don't know what to tell the boy, but yeah.
So that's gonna obviously affect the channel. Please, guys, if you like the content and you watch it, all right, if you could help in any way in regards to engagement on DSP Gaming, I would appreciate it. At one point, engagement was really good on this channel, and every month we were getting exponential new views, subs, everything. And then this came to a screeching halt in the middle of the summer because of basically no releases, and it sucks. You know, I'm putting out content for you guys. You're telling me you're enjoying it, right? The people who are here are having a great time, but I can't bring in new viewers unless there's a reason to attract them to the channel. You know, DSP.
Exactly, Phil. Exactly. Why can't you crosswalk this? It's such a simple crosswalk. You can't bring new members or viewers, right? You can't bring new viewers to the channel because, like you claim, there's no new content, right? There's no new releases. Maybe that's the reason why you're not pulling in members and members aren't re-upping or they're not submitting, you know, gifted subs or whatever because of the same reason.
Reacts to this is how you don't play Metal Gear Solid 2 can only go so far, you know? So, please consider, you know, if you do watch the stuff on demand, liking the videos and leaving comments. I mean, I'm not exaggerating. The last few days, every video I'm putting out, like every other video, has no comments. None. Zero. No comments. Nothing to say about this video. The hundreds and hundreds of people who watched it, in some cases 1,000, no comments.
None of your videos get up to 1,000. You're lucky if you get a couple hundred, and maybe that's because people, when you do comment, you filter out 95% of the comments, whether they're critical, slightly critical, ask a question you don't like, you don't approve them and load them. So people get tired of that crap. Unlike you, I let whatever my viewers want to post, I let them post it as long as it's not against YouTube's terms of service. I let them have it and post whatever the hell they want, whether they're critical, whether they're appreciative, whether they like my content, whether they think my content's stupid, whatever it is, I let them post it and I interact with it, unlike you.
Yeah, I don't know about that. You see, we need to get back into, we definitely need to get back into that pattern of getting used to engaging with the content again, all right?
Yeah,
okay.
Put that nasty hoof in your mouth. God, you're such a dirtball.
Now, I'm back on Friday.
Alright, that's the video, pimp. So I wanted to combine those two segments. There were separate segments. One was related to memberships, and then the other one was related to his viewership and his likes and his comments were way low in August. And how the man can't correlate. It's simple. It's simple correlation. You look at two factors and then you correlate the two to figure out, do the two overlap? Is one issue causing problems with the other issue? It's very simple. It's a simple concept. It's something that we learn as children. And I'm assuming my boy DSP was stunted as a child, and maybe that Wolverine figure that he didn't get just kind of stunted him, and he was so devastated with the Wolverine figure not getting it when he wanted it that he just it stunted his growth, and I think that's probably what it is. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Peace out.